Starseed of Gaia, your vessel is being recalibrated at a cellular level at this exact moment. I am Anya, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring you a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing. Most people who watch are not subscribed yet. Starseed, something profound is stirring within you right now. That persistent, undeniable ache you've carried for years, that bone-deep knowing that you don't belong where you are, is not a flaw in your design. It's a cosmic signal, a celestial compass needle pointing relentlessly toward your true north. The universe is not punishing you with this discomfort. It's preparing you for the most magnificent transition of your entire existence. Your consciousness has reached the necessary activation threshold, and Source is responding by fast-tracking your physical positioning for the next phase of your mission. The waiting period is over. Your relocation authorization has been transmitted directly from the Arcturian Council, and by the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to navigate this accelerated timeline, how to maintain energetic stability as your new coordinates lock into place, and how to consciously partner with the galactic forces orchestrating your next great leap. This isn't happening to you randomly. This message found you at the precise moment your soul called it into your field because something deep within you already knows the truth. You are not meant to stay where you are. You didn't stumble upon this transmission by chance. Your higher self, your star family, your celestial guides, they've all been orchestrating this exact moment, ensuring you receive this direct download from the Arcturian Council, confirming what your inner guidance has been whispering all along. Your mission timeline has shifted. The cosmic green light has been given, and you are receiving the authorization you've been waiting for. Deep within your being, there exists a stirring that transcends ordinary human experience. This is not the simple discontent of someone unhappy with their job or their living situation. This is something far more profound, far more ancient, far more cosmic in its origin and significance. It is a shimmering, growing ache that whispers persistently, "You're not meant to stay where you are." This sensation, this cellular knowing, this bone-deep resonance is the signature frequency of a starseed who has begun to awaken to their true multidimensional nature. The Arcturians transmit this truth across the dimensional veil. What you are experiencing is not a malfunction of your consciousness, but rather an exquisite, finely tuned signal, a celestial compass needle pointing relentlessly toward your authentic cosmic coordinates. For those carrying the signature of a true starseed, there arrives a pivotal moment when the very fabric of reality around you seems to thin, becoming translucent, as if a cosmic architect, a divine intelligence of incomprehensible sophistication, is meticulously rearranging the coordinates of your destined path. You may find yourself in a crowd of people, yet feeling utterly alone, as if you're observing Earth through a transparent barrier, never quite touching it, never quite belonging to it. You might watch others settle into their lives, building homes, establishing careers, creating families within the conventional paradigms of society, and feel a profound sense of alienation, a knowing that this template, while beautiful for others, was never designed for your soul's blueprint. This is not judgment of those who are content on Earth. This is simply the recognition that your soul's contract, your cosmic mission, requires something different, something grander. Something that calls you beyond the comfortable confines of ordinary existence. Consider the possibility that this persistent unease, this repeated and profound sense of being a misfit in earthly paradigms, is not a flaw in your design, but rather an exquisite signal, a celestial compass needle pointing relentlessly toward your true north. What if this inner stirring is the universe's gentle but firm hand, rooting you not merely to a new geographical location or a different set of circumstances on Earth, but toward entirely new galactic trajectories? What if it's calling you toward the true resonance of your multidimensional self, your authentic cosmic identity that has been dormant, waiting, remembering across countless lifetimes and star systems? This feeling is a deep remembrance, a cellular recognition of ancient starlight within your very DNA, urging you forward, upward, and outward into the boundless expanse of your true cosmic heritage. The Arcturians have transmitted that this awakening of your dormant codes is like a master key turning in an ancient lock, preparing you for a migration far grander than any earthly journey. This is not simply about moving to a new city or changing your external circumstances. This is the soul's deep remembrance of its true home, calling you back to yourself, back to your mission, back to the vastness of your origin across the stars. It is the universe not just whispering but singing to you, a symphony of starlight orchestrating your next great leap. When you feel this cosmic homesickness, when you sense this profound displacement from your earthly surroundings, understand that you are experiencing the activation of your starseed codes. You are beginning to remember who you truly are, beyond the veil of forgetfulness that descends upon all souls entering Earth's density. Your mission is calling. Your galactic family is reaching through the dimensional frequencies, touching your consciousness, awakening you to the reality that you are so much more than you have been conditioned to believe. This stirring, this ache, this knowing, it is your soul's truth breaking through the illusion of limitation. Honor it. Listen to it. Trust it completely. So many starseeds find themselves caught in a poignant question that reverberates through their innermost being. Why am I still waiting for my life to start? They feel an undeniable urgency, a deep-seated knowing that there is more, an unshakable conviction that a grander purpose awaits. Yet the path forward remains shrouded, veiled in an ethereal mist. The logical mind becomes frustrated. The heart grows weary. The soul questions whether it has somehow failed, whether it is somehow broken or unworthy of the magnificent destiny it senses waiting just beyond reach. The profound truth, however, is not a matter of external circumstance, not a failing of willpower or effort, but lies hidden just beneath the surface of everyday perception. What you are experiencing is not impatience or anxiety. This is cosmic alignment in its most intricate and powerful expression, a magnificent confluence of precise frequency codes and intricate soul blueprints, all meticulously orchestrating your transition. The Arcturians have revealed that what you are moving through is called the distortion field, a necessary and divinely orchestrated pause designed for profound recalibration, for the shedding of old skin and the integration of new light. Before any significant leap in consciousness, before any profound transformation can truly take hold and anchor itself into your reality, there must first exist a period of energetic softening. This is akin to the earth preparing for new growth after a long winter, its frozen soil slowly thawing, becoming pliable and receptive. It is the subtle shift in atmospheric pressure and humidity before a magnificent storm or a gentle spring rain, signaling an imminent change. Imagine the intricate magnetic lines that comprise your personal energetic field, lines that were once held tightly, firmly bound by deeply ingrained earthbound programs, societal expectations, inherited beliefs, ancestral patterns, and karmic imprints accumulated across multiple lifetimes. Now picture these lines beginning a gentle yet undeniable process of dissolution, like old ropes fraying and unraveling, like a chrysalis beginning to crack open from within. This process, while utterly necessary for liberation, for shedding the limitations of the past, is not always comfortable or easily understood by the logical mind, which craves stability and definition. As these old energetic structures begin to yield, dormant patterns, unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs from past timelines, and previous experiences may inevitably surface, demanding your gentle attention and conscious release. You might find yourself feeling profoundly lost, adrift in a sea of unknown possibilities, like a ship that has purposefully cut its anchor temporarily without a familiar harbor, yet knowing it must sail to new horizons. You may experience periods of confusion, disorientation, even despair as the old structures that once defined you begin to crumble. but understand that what is truly happening is far more akin to a sacred shedding, the deliberate dissolving of the dense, rigid grids that have tethered you to past timelines, to identities and realities that no longer serve your highest vibrational truth. For many, this period of seeming delay is tragically mistaken for personal failure, a judgment that can weigh heavily on the sensitive, empathic soul. The internal dialogue might echo with self-doubt. Am I not doing enough? Am I unworthy? Am I somehow broken? Yet let this transmission assure you with absolute clarity. Your soul is not lagging behind. It is not struggling to catch up. On the contrary, it is operating with impeccable precision, waiting for an exact, divinely timed moment when certain intricate celestial alignments coalesce, unlocking the next magnificent phase of your soul's evolution. It's like a master conductor awaiting the perfect cue for the orchestra's grand crescendo. The profound discomfort you feel, that relentless pressure within your energetic being, is not a sign of something wrong. It is the natural, inevitable pressure of expanding into a vastly new, multidimensional existence. Imagine a tiny seed cracking open, its shell breaking under the immense yet life-giving pressure of new growth preparing to push through soil. Picture a chrysalis shedding its confines, the old structure dissolving to reveal magnificent wings. Envision a star forming under immense gravitational forces, its birth a fiery, intense, yet glorious event. This is the intensity of your own inner birth, a stellar explosion of consciousness. Suppressed spiritual intelligence accumulated and carried over from countless other lifetimes, from diverse planetary origins and through ancient galactic lineages, is now pressing vigorously against the boundaries of your old identities, challenging the very structures of who you thought you were, dismantling the illusions of limitation. This internal friction can sometimes manifest as profound confusion, a disorienting sense of not knowing yourself anymore, as if your internal compass is spinning wildly. At times, it can even register as physical or emotional pain, a growing pain of cosmic homesickness, a deep yearning for a forgotten tranquility. Yet we must hold the truth that ultimately every single echo of disconnection, every moment of feeling lost or out of place, is a sacred prelude to the great return, the magnificent destined realignment with the precise energetic coordinates where your next most vital mission is poised to beautifully unfold. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button now and tell us in the comments how this echoed in your consciousness. The ebook, The 12 Arcturian Portals, a trilogy that teaches you how to activate your 5D connection with the Arcturian masters through 12 energetic portals. Practical techniques, activation protocols, and rituals that awaken your stellar DNA. From amplified intuition to direct communication with spiritual guides. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get your trilogy is in the first pinned comment. Before any significant leap in reality, before any profound transformation can truly take hold, there is an essential preparatory phase of energetic softening. This is the universe's way of preparing your vessel, your consciousness, your entire being for the magnitude of the shift that is about to occur. The Arcturians transmit that this phase is absolutely non-negotiable, absolutely essential, and absolutely worth honoring with your full conscious awareness and participation. Think of a towering skyscraper, majestic and reaching for the heavens. It would collapse without a deep, stable foundation, firmly rooted in the earth. Similarly, your expanded awareness, your newly acquired cosmic wisdom, the light you are now embodying, must be grounded firmly into your everyday reality, woven into the very fabric of your physical existence. But before that grounding can occur, the field must soften. Imagine the intricate magnetic lines that comprise your personal energetic field, lines that were once held tightly, firmly bound by deeply ingrained earthbound programs, societal expectations, inherited beliefs, ancestral patterns, and karmic imprints. Now, picture these lines beginning a gentle yet undeniable process of dissolution, like old ropes fraying and unraveling. This process, while utterly necessary for liberation, for shedding the limitations of the past, is not always comfortable or easily understood by the logical mind, which craves stability and definition. As these old energetic structures begin to yield, dormant patterns, unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs from past timelines, and previous experiences may inevitably surface, demanding your gentle attention and conscious release. You might find yourself feeling profoundly lost, adrift in a sea of unknown possibilities, like a ship that has purposefully cut its anchor temporarily without a familiar harbor, yet knowing it must sail to new horizons. The Arcturians have revealed that this softening phase often manifests in unexpected ways. You may find yourself suddenly questioning beliefs you've held your entire life. Relationships that once felt solid may begin to shift or dissolve. Career paths that seemed secure may suddenly feel misaligned with your emerging truth. Your body may even signal this transformation through unusual physical sensations, tingling, heat, cold, or unexplained aches as your cellular structure begins to recalibrate to higher frequencies. These are not signs of illness or malfunction. These are the sacred signs of transformation, the universe's way of communicating that profound shifts are occurring at the deepest levels of your being. During this phase, it is paramount that you consciously allow yourself to release, to lovingly let go of everything that no longer vibrates in harmony with your emerging higher frequency. This is not about forcing change or aggressively dismantling your life. This is about conscious, loving surrender. It's about recognizing what no longer serves you and gently, compassionately releasing it. Perhaps it's a friendship that has become draining, a job that no longer fulfills you, a belief system that was inherited rather than chosen, a habit that keeps you anchored to lower frequencies. The softening field invites you to examine every aspect of your life with loving honesty and ask, does this still resonate with who I am becoming? For the magnificent new galactic coordinates, the expansive reality that awaits you cannot truly emerge and anchor itself until you have consciously and courageously cleared the necessary energetic space for them to beautifully manifest. This is the cosmic law of vacuum. Release the old to invite the new. Create the emptiness so the divine can fill it with something far grander. It is a profound act of self-love and trust in the universe's divine plan for your highest good. The Arcturians transmit that, during this softening phase, many starseeds experience what feels like a temporary regression. You may feel more emotional than usual, more sensitive to others' energies, more aware of the density and discord in the world around you. This heightened sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a sign that your frequency is rising, that you are becoming more attuned to subtle energetic frequencies. As your vibration elevates, the lower frequencies that were previously invisible to you suddenly become apparent. This is actually a sign of progress, not decline. Honor this sensitivity. Use it as information. Let it guide you toward higher vibrational choices, higher vibrational people, higher vibrational environments. As you consistently choose what resonates with your emerging frequency, the softening field gradually transforms from a place of discomfort into a place of profound peace. The old structures dissolve not with violence, but with grace, and you find yourself standing in a space of beautiful emptiness, ready to receive the new. If this message ignited something within you, and you feel the call to help carry it to others, you may become a channel member. As a member, you gain access to custom emojis and exclusive members-only videos, and your donation helps us continue building this sacred space. You may also choose to leave your offering as a super thanks. Every seed planted here becomes part of someone else's miracle. Your support is not merely financial, but an act of energetic amplification. All donations are devoted entirely to the maintenance of the channel and the creation of new transmissions and videos. As the distortion field gracefully begins to fade, much like the morning mist giving way to the brilliant sun, revealing the landscape in exquisite clarity, a profound and ancient cellular memory awakens within your very being. This is not a laborious process of intellectual learning, of reading books, or accumulating external information. Rather, it is a vibrational unlocking, a deep inherent recognition encoded within your very DNA. It is akin to a cosmic key turning within a lock that has been dormant for eons. A forgotten chamber within your soul, suddenly illuminated by the light of remembrance. The Arcturians transmit that this reclamation of galactic memory is one of the most exhilarating phases of your starseed awakening, for it is during this phase that you begin to truly know yourself beyond the veil of forgetfulness. Sometimes this reclamation arrives subtly, manifesting as an intense, undeniable sense of déjà vu, a feeling that you've been here before, experienced this moment despite no logical explanation. You might walk into a building and suddenly know its layout before anyone shows you around. You might meet someone for the first time and feel an instant, inexplicable recognition, as if you've known them across countless lifetimes. You can experience a sudden, inexplicable knowing about a place, a person, a concept, or a technology that you have no logical way of comprehending, yet you understand it on a profound intrinsic level. A child who has never studied astronomy suddenly speaks with authority about star systems. A person with no engineering background suddenly understands complex technologies. A soul with no formal spiritual training suddenly channels profound wisdom. These are the moments when your galactic memory is breaking through the amnesia of incarnation. Or this reclamation might manifest more powerfully, even dramatically, in the profound and often spontaneous healing of a lifelong wound, a chronic ache, or an inexplicable fear that suddenly dissipates as its ancient galactic origin is remembered and integrated. Perhaps you've carried a deep fear of abandonment your entire life, and suddenly you remember a lifetime where you were separated from your star family. As you consciously integrate that memory, as you understand that separation was temporary, that your family never truly abandoned you, the fear dissolves. Perhaps you've struggled with a chronic physical pain for years, and suddenly you remember a traumatic event from another world, another timeline. As you process that trauma with compassion and understanding, the pain releases from your body. Your very DNA, that magnificent spiral of sacred information, begins to hum, to resonate, and to emit subtle yet powerful signals, mirroring the intricate star maps of forgotten constellations, the celestial alignments of worlds you once called home, and the wisdom of ancient civilizations you once inhabited. The Arcturians have revealed that during this phase of reclamation, you may experience vivid dreams that feel more real than waking life. You may find yourself in otherworldly landscapes, communicating with beings of light, receiving downloads of information that your conscious mind cannot fully comprehend, but your soul understands completely. You may wake from these dreams with a sense of profound purpose, with knowledge you didn't possess before, with a clarity about your mission that was previously obscured. These are not merely dreams. These are actual experiences occurring in higher dimensional frequencies where your multidimensional self is actively engaged in your awakening and preparation. Recognize these luminous flashes, these sudden downloads of intuition, these vivid dreamscapes that feel more real than waking life, or these moments of profound inner knowing for what they truly are. They are not random occurrences, but rather exquisite, luminous indicators, like cosmic breadcrumbs meticulously placed by your higher self and your stellar family, pointing you unequivocally toward your true north in the vast interwoven galactic tapestry of your soul's journey. Embrace them as sacred messages from the cosmos, as whispers from your star family, guiding you back to the remembrance of your full, multifaceted identity. During this phase, many starseeds report spontaneous past life memories, sudden understanding of languages they've never studied, inexplicable skills that emerge without training. A musician suddenly remembers composing symphonies on a distant star system. A healer suddenly understands ancient medical technologies from civilizations long forgotten. A teacher suddenly channels wisdom from councils of light. These are not coincidences. These are the activation of your multidimensional memory banks, the universe's way of reminding you of the vast capabilities, the profound wisdom, the incredible gifts you carry within your being. This is your galactic identity breaking through the limitations of your earthly conditioning. This is your soul saying, remember. Remember who you truly are. Remember what you came here to do. Are these truths expanding your perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Topic 5. Phase 3. Resonance with the invitation. A certain juncture, having cleared the old and begun to remember the new, having created the necessary internal space, you may begin to receive a profound invitation. This is not an invitation spoken aloud in audible words, nor is it written on paper or delivered by conventional means. Rather, it is deeply felt, a subtle yet undeniable directive, a powerful inner knowing urging you to shift, to move, to reorient your entire being toward a new frequency, a new reality, a new expression of yourself. The Arcturians transmit that this invitation is the universe itself in its infinite wisdom and grace, actively calling out to you, beckoning you to synchronize your being with newly available frequency codes, with higher potentials that are now within your energetic reach. It is the sound of your soul's next symphony, a melody only you can truly hear, guiding you to your destined role in the grand cosmic opera. This shift could manifest in a multitude of ways, each unique to your individual soul blueprint and mission. A profound urge to alter your physical location may arise, drawing you magnetically to a new land, a different city, or even a new continent, as if an invisible thread pulls you toward a specific energetic nexus. You might find yourself researching places you've never been, feeling inexplicably drawn to certain geographical regions, experiencing synchronicities that keep pointing you toward a particular location. This is not random wanderlust. This is the universe orchestrating your relocation to align with your next phase of mission. The Arcturians have revealed that many starseeds are being called to specific light grid points on the planet, to energy vortexes where their presence will amplify the planetary ascension. Your intuitive pull toward a particular location is often your soul recognizing the energetic signature of a place where you are meant to anchor your light. This invitation could also manifest as a compelling need to reevaluate or release certain connections in your life. You may find yourself gently or firmly moving away from relationships that no longer serve your highest growth, making space for soul-aligned relationships, for those who truly resonate with your ascending frequency. This can be one of the most challenging aspects of the relocation process, for it often involves releasing people you love, people who have been important to you, people with whom you've shared significant experiences. Yet the Arcturians transmit that this is not a rejection of those souls. This is a recognition that your frequencies are no longer aligned, that your paths are diverging, that you are being called toward different destinies. The most loving thing you can do is to honor that truth and release them with gratitude and blessing, making space for new soul family to find you. Or it might be a deep, unwavering impulse to fundamentally change your way of being, your habits, your daily rhythms, or your professional path, urging you to leave behind what is mundane and embrace what is profoundly purposeful. Perhaps you've spent years in a career that pays well but leaves your soul empty. The invitation arrives as an undeniable knowing that it's time to leave, to pursue work that truly expresses your gifts, your passion, your purpose. Perhaps you've maintained daily routines and habits that keep you anchored to lower frequencies, scrolling through social media, consuming media that drains your energy, engaging in conversations that diminish your light. The invitation arrives as a compelling urge to release these patterns and replace them with practices that elevate your frequency. Meditation, time in nature, creative expression, service to others. This potent resonance is absolutely vital to honor and trust, even if the reasons behind it appear utterly illogical or entirely nonlinear to your rational mind. For this, dear soul, is precisely how multidimensional migration truly begins. Not through meticulous planning, detailed spreadsheets, or predictable linear steps, but through the profound, courageous act of listening deeply, listening faithfully to the sacred harmonics of your soul's next galactic address, the vibrational signature of your highest path. It is a surrender to the divine orchestration of your cosmic journey, a courageous leap of faith into the unknown, trusting that the universe holds you in its infinite embrace. The Arcturians have revealed that those starseeds who honor this invitation, who trust their intuition even when it defies logic, who take action aligned with their soul's calling, experience the most rapid and profound transformations. Your willingness to follow the invisible thread of your soul's guidance, your courage to step into the unknown, your faith that the universe is orchestrating your highest good, these are the frequencies that activate your relocation codes and accelerate your transition into your new galactic coordinates. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. The process of receiving frequency upgrades, of assimilating higher vibrational energy, of expanding your consciousness to encompass vast galactic wisdom is only one part of the equation. These magnificent energetic infusions, these profound awakenings do not truly hold, do not fully integrate into your earthly experience unless they are consciously and diligently anchored into your physical reality, woven into the very fabric of your daily existence. Think of a towering skyscraper, majestic and reaching for the heavens. It would collapse without a deep, stable foundation, firmly rooted in the earth. Similarly, your expanded awareness, your newly acquired cosmic wisdom, the light you are now embodying, must be grounded firmly into your everyday reality, woven into the very fabric of your physical existence. The Arcturians transmit that this anchoring phase is where the rubber meets the road, where your spiritual awakening becomes embodied reality, where your cosmic consciousness transforms your earthly life. Now, more than ever, is the sacred time to practice conscious embodiment. This means living with intentional presence, bringing your expanded consciousness, your multidimensional awareness into every single mundane and sacred act. Walk not just with your feet, but with your full cosmic presence, feeling the earth beneath you as a living, breathing connection, consciously embedding light with every step, leaving energetic footprints of your higher vibration. When you walk, you are not merely moving your body from one location to another. You are a conduit for galactic light, anchoring higher frequencies into the planetary grid with every conscious step. Move through your day with grace and awareness, allowing your physical form to become a fluid expression of your higher self, attuned to divine rhythm, moving with effortless flow. When you move, you are dancing with the universe, synchronizing your physical form with the cosmic dance of creation itself. Speak your truth, letting your words become vibrational currency, imbued with authenticity, power, and purpose, manifesting your reality with every conscious utterance. The Arcturians have revealed that words are far more powerful than most humans realize. Every word you speak carries a frequency, creates a vibration, sends a signal into the universe. When you speak from your authentic truth, when you speak with integrity and clarity, you are literally creating your reality with your words. And create not just in grand artistic gestures, but in every moment of your life, bringing forth new realities, new solutions, new beauty, new compassion, as one who is already perfectly aligned with their new galactic coordinates, a co-creator with the divine. This means approaching your life as an artist approaches a canvas, with intentionality, with vision, with the understanding that you are actively creating your reality, with every choice, every thought, every action. As you consistently embody this profound shift, bringing your expanded self into every aspect of your daily life, you will observe that your relationships, your work environment, your financial flow, even the very physical spaces you inhabit, will begin to subtly yet profoundly mirror this inner transformation. They will recalibrate, rearrange, and resonate to perfectly match your inner frequency. A testament to the holographic nature of reality, where the inner creates the outer. Old dynamics that no longer serve will gently fall away like autumn leaves, and new supportive connections and opportunities will emerge as your external world harmonizes with your vibrant internal state. This is not magic in the conventional sense. This is the natural law of resonance, the principle that like attracts like, that your external reality is a perfect reflection of your internal frequency. As you raise your frequency through conscious embodiment, your reality automatically reorganizes itself to match that higher frequency. This anchoring is not a restriction, but an amplification, allowing your cosmic light to truly shine on Earth, transforming not only your own life but radiating outward to touch and uplift all those around you. Know this profound truth hidden deeply within your energetic field, woven into the very fabric of your multidimensional being, are luminous strands of connection to your benevolent star family and your compassionate higher guidance teams. These connections are not abstract concepts, not mere hopeful imaginings. They are real, powerful, and ever-present, like an unbreakable umbilical cord to your cosmic origins, sustaining and nurturing your journey. During these crucial periods of profound transition, when you are shedding the old and embracing the new, their support intensifies exponentially, becoming more readily available, more palpable, and more potent. The Arcturians transmit that your celestial family has been waiting for this moment, waiting for you to reach the frequency threshold where you could consciously perceive and receive their assistance. They have been with you all along, watching, supporting, orchestrating synchronicities, arranging circumstances, all in service of your awakening and your relocation to your new galactic coordinates. However, there is a fundamental law of the universe at play, a sacred principle of free will. It requires your conscious consent, your explicit invitation to truly receive and integrate this profound assistance. They will not override your free will, for that would violate cosmic law. But they patiently await your call, ready to respond the moment you open your heart and mind to their presence. Therefore, make it a conscious practice to ask. Ask for assistance, for crystal clear clarity on your path, for guidance on discerning your next steps, and for divine synchronicity to illuminate your way. Express your intention with an open heart. Speak your truth and consciously open your heart to their loving presence. As you do, as you extend that invitation, you will begin to notice how unexpected helpers manifest in your physical reality, how serendipitous signs appear in the most uncanny and perfectly timed ways, and how portals of opportunity suddenly open where none existed before, as if the universe is bending to your will. A chance encounter with someone who has the exact information you need. A book falling open to a relevant page that provides a profound insight. A sudden surge of intuitive wisdom that offers a perfect solution, or a perfect opportunity materializing seemingly out of thin air. These are the gentle yet powerful responses from your celestial allies, their loving acknowledgement of your conscious request. Understand that the universe is not testing you in a punitive sense, trying to gauge your worthiness. It is lovingly reconfiguring itself, aligning its vast energies and resources in powerful collaborative partnership with your conscious intention. You are not alone on this journey. You are deeply supported by an entire celestial family, by councils of light, by ascended masters, all cheering you on and ready to assist in your magnificent evolution. The culminating and most exhilarating step in this entire journey is the quantum leap, the moment when the very fabric of reality bends and reshapes itself around your elevated frequency, responding to your activated state of being. Old lower vibrational timelines collapse and gracefully reorder, making way for the highest, most expansive possibilities to manifest. Like obsolete blueprints being replaced by magnificent new designs, you may experience this profound shift as a sudden, breathtaking wave of crystal-clear clarity. An aha moment so powerful it redefines your entire understanding of self and purpose, revealing truths that were previously hidden. It could also manifest as a deep, undeniable sense of belonging, a profound homecoming to your true essence that dissolves all vestiges of the misfit feeling you once carried, replaced by an inner peace, and knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. For some, this quantum realignment may even trigger a rapid and tangible relocation on Earth, a sudden, divinely guided move to a new geographical location, that perfectly aligns with your energetic signature. A dramatic career shift into a role that truly expresses your soul's gifts, or the instantaneous manifestation of a dream relationship that mirrors your highest vibrational love. At this pinnacle, your multidimensional self, your higher consciousness, fully merges and integrates with this current incarnation, dissolving the veil between your earthly and galactic identities, allowing you to walk as a fully integrated starseed on Earth. Your mission, which may have once felt like an abstract calling or a distant whisper, reignites with an incandescent flame, transforming into embodied action, anchored fully and powerfully in the sacred now. From this new elevated vantage point, your purpose accelerates with unprecedented momentum, impacting not only your own life with profound shifts, but also creating a beautiful transformative ripple effect on all whose lives are intimately intertwined with yours. And indeed, on the collective consciousness of the planet, you become a living conduit for galactic light, inspiring and elevating all around you, a walking, breathing embodiment of divine possibility. Here's why you've always felt that irresistible, persistent tug of distant worlds, that inexplicable longing for a home beyond this one. You are not and were never meant to be anchored to a single place, confined by a limited timeline, or defined by a singular identity. You are a truly boundless being, an ancient traveler of the cosmos, a magnificent bridge between myriad frequencies, skillfully riding the powerful inflection points of cosmic orchestration. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light. What you once perceived as agonizing delay, a period of frustrating waiting, was in truth a sacred incubation, a vital period of unseen growth and profound metamorphosis within the soul's chrysalis preparing you for this very moment. What you mistakenly interpreted as stagnation, a frustrating pause in your journey, was in fact a demonstration of exquisite, precise timing. Your destined relocation to new, higher galactic coordinates was patiently awaiting celestial green lights, cosmic cues that only your expansive soul, with its innate wisdom and profound connection to Source, could truly sense and recognize. Now, the moment has arrived. The portals are irrevocably open. The cosmic winds are at your back and the path is clear. What once felt perpetually out of reach, impossibly distant, or merely a fantastical dream, is now rapidly aligning and manifesting in your reality, precisely because you are no longer gripping onto the familiar yet limiting confines of past timelines and old realities. You have released the old, made space for the new, and declared your readiness. Understand this crucial truth. You are not abandoning Earth, nor are you seeking escape from its challenges. On the contrary, you are actively, powerfully activating its ascension, contributing to its grand awakening by courageously bringing your full magnificent galactic presence right here, right now, anchoring higher frequencies into the very heart of this planet, acting as a living bridge between dimensions. You are fulfilling your divine contract not in retreat, but in powerful embodied action. Tonight, before sleep, allow these words to resonate deeply within your being, and say this aloud with full intention and heart. I remember who I am. I am ready for accelerated transition. I anchor my light in my new galactic coordinates in perfect harmony and highest alignment. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content. It's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching. You're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.